Hey, seventh grade. So yesterday we solved equations, solved for x by adding and subtracting. But today we are going to add in multiplication and division. So y'all are just gonna have to excuse the noise for just a moment. Aunt Sally is rearranging Miss Claire's bookshelf for her. Miss Claire's not pleased at all. She's not pleased about So, excuse the noise, but let's look at these together. Remember, the opposite of multiplication is division. The opposite of division is multiplication. So we're still going to do the same thing we did yesterday. We're going to do the opposite of what's being done in order to isolate the variable. So let's look at this equation over here. We have negative 5x equals 35. Remember that when a variable is right next to a number, that they are being multiplied by each other. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So we're going to divide this negative 5 from both sides because we want to get it by itself. We want to get the x by itself. Okay, so when we divide negative 5 by negative 5, these two are going to cancel out. We are left with just that x on this side of the equation. Okay, on this side we've got 35 divided by negative 5, that's going to give us a negative 7. Okay? All right, let's look at the next one. We've got y divided by 4 equals 2 times 6. Well, I know that I can go ahead and at least solve this side of the equation. Okay, so I'm going to do that first. So 2 times 6 is 12. Okay? And the opposite of division is going to be multiplication. So we're actually going to take this 4 and multiply it by both sides. So we've got, these two are going to cancel out. Okay, and I'm going to be left with just a y on that side of the equation. And 12 times 4 is 48. Okay, this problem, we've got 3x equals negative 81. So I'm going to isolate this x. These two are being multiplied by each other. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide 3 by both sides. Okay, these two will cancel out. I'm left with just an x on this side of the equation. On this side, I've got negative 81 divided by 3. Remember that when our signs are different with division, we are going to end up with a negative, and it's going to be a 27, negative 27. Okay. Okay. Now let's look ahead on your actual practice problems. I'm going to go ahead and do number 21 with you because it's a little bit different. So we have a whole fraction here, 3/4 times w equals 27. So I'm actually, in order to get get rid of this 3/4 on this side of the equation, we're actually going to flip the fraction and multiply it by both sides. So I'm going to flip my fraction, which would be 4 over 3, okay? And I'm going to multiply it by both sides of the equation here, okay? So remember, I can cross simplify, so these 4's are going to cancel out, and the 3's are going to cancel out. I'm left with just a w on that side of the equation, okay? I can put this 27 over 1, and now I can cross simplify. So I know that 3 goes into 3 and 27. So 27 divided by 3 is going to be 9, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. Now I've got 9 over 1 times 4 over 1. 9 times 4 is 36, and 1 times 1 is 1, so we don't even have to put that as our denominator. So w equals 36. I know these are kind of tricky, but you guys can do this, And please call me or text me if you have any problems with any of this. I look forward to hearing from you, and I would love to work some of these over the phone with you if you are having problems with them. I would like for you to do pages 446 through 447. You're going to do 1 through 21 odds, and we already did number 21 together, so there's an answer for you right there. Text me a picture when you finish, or you can email it to us, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!